Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said the thing...
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And the Clippers starting five. We've got Patrick Beverley. Harrell is out there with Green. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers... LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Kuzma in at the three, the small forward. And so Beverley will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Green. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Clark, when you have two teams that are this athletic, what type of game you think you're going to see?
Well, you know what? Sometimes it can lead to guys trying to do too much, but when it's at its best with this kind of athleticism on display, I think you're going to see a high-octane, fun game.
And the technical free throw is good.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Davis. Rebound by Harrell. And here's Leonard from three. And he's good on the three ball.
How about Kawhi Leonard knocking down the three ball? Didn't have that shot when he got into the league. Love seeing how he's improved as a shooter with the outside jumper.
James with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Beverley, the pass to Harrell. Looking for George. He gets it there. From down low. Here's Green, and it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender. What he stamped that one with.
Kuzma, that's good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
George finds Leonard. Misses the three.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only one falling.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
Harrell, the pass to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The 8-footer. Again, the Lakers.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And the Clippers making a change here. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George. And it's 6 points for Leonard.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Here's James. Trying to get open as Davis. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Quinn Cook's checked in for LeBron.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Davis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Daniels is checked in. And so he hits both. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Zubac. Passes it to Kabengele. And here's Leonard from 3. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Clippers. Daniels kicks to Davis. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's George. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
When PG-13 is feeling it, he can be an absolute monster from mid-range.
Here's Cousins, and it's in there.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
1 second left. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Lakers lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron, and there it is for him. LeBron's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Lakers. Clark, a lot of coaches like to run their offense through centers. Any names you can think of who you'd be comfortable running your offense through at that position?
Well, just because I've watched him and loved his game since locking into him, Jokic. Man, can he pass it. He can shoot it. He can score it inside. He's got such excellent hands and touch. He's at the top of the list. DeMarcus Cousins, big guy that can shoot it and pass it as well. And Marcus Gasol is also in that list.
You'd feel comfortable with any of those guys holding the ball, distributing the ball, wouldn't you?
No doubt.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Lakers leading by 4. Here's Kuzma. And no good. Excellent D there from George. And now the Clippers on the break. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Here's LeBron. He's got 6. And the rejection by Zubac. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Danny Green.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005, and amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley comes in for George. Clippers trail by 4. Beverley dishes to Williams. Over in the corner, Zubac. And the layup's good off the glass. And after shutting it down early, this was the longest offseason of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he wouldn't want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
Left block shot on the way. Harrell. It's good. This game is all even.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Howard. And it's Troy Daniels in for Kyle Kuzma. Cook, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so Beverley will bring it up for the Clippers. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Williams, and Davis sends it back. Bradley passes to Daniels. Back to Bradley. Williams against Davis. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Williams. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Cook kicks to Davis. Harkless with the steal.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot
Contagious.
Now here's Beverley. Not a lot of room. With 1 on the clock, and he sinks the layup. Beverly's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverley there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They did jump out to a lead in the opening period, but 4 points was the... And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, Harrell is out there with Green, then it's Paul George, then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Mark, we have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best who have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently, or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, the former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP.
Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That free throw good from Leonard. Leonard hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
James finds Green. Kuzma against George. Green with the rebound. Clippers leading by 4. Outside Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Dwight Howard.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Here's LeBron. 8 points for him. Williams with the steal. It's tipped.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Leonard looking around. Leonard draws the double. 6 to shoot. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got 16. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. LeBron against Leonard. LeBron right side. It's rebounded by Leonard. And the Clippers call time here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Dwight Howard. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Harkless comes in for George. Landry Shamet's checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And last season, as a team. They knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Lakers ball.
Lakers trail by 8. 1:46 left here in the third quarter. Here's LeBron. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
James against Beverly. 1:19 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his first foul of the game. The Clippers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And Green, no good on that one. Five to shoot. Here's Shamet. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here's James, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. James has got 10.
You know, once LeBron gets into rhythm, I mean, this shot is butter on a lobster tail, boy. I mean, you see how confident he looks taking it? Count.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, Beverly is easily one of the most tenacious defenders in the league. An absolute pest of epic proportion. Love his energy.
All free throws good from Beverly. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. James dishes to Green. He feeds it to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
They kick it out to Green. There's the dish to Harkless. The pass to Zubac. Harkless with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Traps in the tray. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. James in the post. Defended by Beverly. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up, scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Now here's Beverly. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Clippers call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And We've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
They've got Howard. Cook out there with Bradley. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Leonard against Bradley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Howard. It's Bradley on the wing. Howard in the post. Harrell on him, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Danny Green, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's LeBron in for Cook. Leonard, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
2 points. That one goes.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Clippers leading by 6. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Leonard against James. Outside Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. James looking around. Patterson against Davis. Out to Kuzma. Trying to get open is Davis. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it, Kevin and Greg. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra. The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The lead is 2. Harold drives in. That shot off the mark. The Lakers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. The 9-foot shot. The shot misses. Good D by James. Kuzma passes to Davis. They kick it out to Green. Here's Howard to tie it up. Outside Davis. Over Harrell. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, more than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out. And they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride it.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Lakers.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And George, here we go.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
LeBron against Leonard. Green left side. Here's Kuzma. Oh, no good. Lets the three fly right between the eyes.
Kyle Kuzma showing you the killer instinct, which oftentimes is really special, showing you how valuable he is.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.